I'm starting this video probably the latest I've started any of these videos. It's about 9 AM. I've recorded the podcast. I've edited YouTube, so that's just going up now. I've edited TikTok, that's gone up. I've had breakfast and yeah, I've sorted my laundry out, so I need to go do that. There's a place actually quite close to me, so hopefully it takes a car, because I should have thought this through. I should have got some Australian dollars, because I didn't think of cash, because everything's just contactless now. And then I've got to go to a train station at 11:15 to collect some cricket kit. So I am gonna do that and then probably go do my laundry afterwards. That'll be quite a nice walk though. Again, get to see a bit of the city, and then by the time I'm back and have done my laundry, I'll probably just head into the centre and get a bit of food before going to the tennis. I hope the rain holds off, because I really don't fancy getting absolutely drenched. So yeah, it should be a good day. So I've got about an hour to get ready before I need to head to the train station. So I'll probably edit the podcast and get that up. Obviously it's nighttime now in the UK, but you know, we've got Australian listeners, so let's cater for them. So yeah, need to sort that out, but all good, and I had a really good night's sleep, so I'm feeling very fresh and excited to explore Melbourne. I'm about to go out and there was just an absolute downpour, so I've got my rain outfit on, so I can't believe I'm having to wear a coat because I'm probably gonna melt. Yeah, I've got shorts and I've got sliders on so I don't get wet socks and wet shoes. But yeah, I am gonna, it's about an hour's walk to the meeting point. This isn't, I'm not collecting drugs or anything, don't worry, it's cricket kit. It just sounds a bit sus. Yeah, collecting them from someone who I have no idea what they look like, so that'll be fun. But yeah, gonna do that. And apparently right by the station, I saw on TikTok, there's a restaurant that does like $9 pizza and $9 pasta, which is like £4.50. That's so good. So I think I'm gonna go there and have like early lunch and then come back here, do my laundry, then go to the tennis. But I don't know, we'll see how it goes, but I think that's my plan, yeah. For a bit of context as to where I'm going, I'm collecting some kit for my boucher. So I work for Lacuna Sports. It's an absolute privilege to work for them because they are just fantastic, and I write articles for their website. But they're a women's cricket clothing company, and so they make all sorts of stuff, anything you could think of that you would need for cricket they make, and it's all designed specifically for women, and it's tailored to loads of body types, and it's fantastic. They work with clubs to create their like shirts and trousers and hoodies and all sorts, so they're absolutely brilliant, and they are just fantastic. Lee and Katie, who run it, are absolutely amazing, and I'm so grateful to be part of the Lacuna family. I love it. So I am acting as a delivery service today. So yeah, I was going to try and collect stuff before I flew to Australia, so I'll bring it with me, but it didn't work out with timings just because everything happened so quickly after Christmas and New Year and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to collect it from someone in Melbourne and take it to Hobart. I have the bag of goods secured, so I'm gonna go find some early lunch and then head back, do my washing, go into the city. I just had such a nice lunch. I went to a place called Republic Economica. I had pasta, which was so good, and it was so cheap. I was blown away, because yeah, it was the $9 pasta, which I feel like you wouldn't find anywhere in the UK that does pasta for £4.50 at like a restaurant. So yeah, that was really good. But yeah, I'm gonna head back now. As I say, I've got all the kit, so I'm gonna pack that in my suitcase. Okay, so I've had a little bit of a fail. The laundrette, it takes card, but to get detergent and stuff you have to use coins. So I'm now lugging all my washing. I'm gonna try and find like a Woolies or something and see if I can get cash back and figure something out, but there are ones free, so it should be fun. Okay, I feel like I've waited about an hour and this is so frustrating. So I want to do my laundry. I get there, and if you want to use detergent, you have to pay by cash. Didn't have any cash. So I went to Woolies to get some cash out because I knew I could do that there. So I bought something so I could get cash out. Then the cash out wasn't working. It was like you have to take it from a savings account. So then I had to go find an ATM. Went to the ATM, then had to get change from the ATM. So I went back to Woolies, bought another thing. And then I get to the laundry thing and I go to do the thing and the machine is just not working. Like, it won't let you buy thing even with cash. I asked someone to help. He doesn't know what he's doing either. So I've now got all this washing and not very much time. I'm just so sick of walking up and down the same road from Woolies to the laundrette, and I've got blisters on my feet. So I'll probably need to go back to Woolies and buy some like detergent pods, which are going to be crazy expensive, just so I can do some stupid laundry. I'm so annoyed. I'm really like, yeah, it's irritated me. And there's no other supermarket, so I'm literally gonna go back. And also someone like sort of salesperson said I looked well balanced. I was like, what is that supposed to mean? Ooh, yeah, not fun. So because I need to do this washing today, because I guarantee Hobart is not going to be the place for it. Like, I'm way more likely in Melbourne. Okay, plan of action. I finally have my laundry pods. They better be the best laundry pods I've ever used, because they cost me $5 for like 18, which is mad because in England I'd be like 10 quid for 56. So so glad about this. I also opted to go to Coles instead of Woolies because I was like, I actually can't go back in there for the third time in about 25 minutes because that's weird, and it'd be the same people on the self-checkout. I couldn't bring myself to do that, so I was like, we'll explore another shop today. That I'm lucky. I can't believe that it's taken so long just to do the most basic thing, but yeah, I hope it didn't take long to dry after, because I want to get to the blooming Australian Open. I'm so desperate to be there now. Honestly, this whole laundry debacle, I never want to do laundry again. It's actually my first time at a laundrette, like on my own, and I'm drying it and I put it on for 45 minutes to dry. I was like, if it's not fully dry, it doesn't matter, I just want to get to the tennis. I just went and checked on it because it's been 45 minutes and it said it's got an hour still, and I'm like, don't have the time. So look, I mean, the actual games don't start till 7, but because I've just got an evening pass, like I want to get there early so I can like just hang around a bit and then actually get into one of the venues. So yeah, that's not ideal, but it's what it is, and I'll just, yeah, I might go back actually and try and sort stuff out, because if I've got an hour, I don't want to sit here. I've already been sat here for an hour and a half. I don't want to sit here for longer. Oh yeah, the joys. I've packed all my stuff that I'm going to take to the tennis, so I'm going to go back and hope my washing has dried. I reckon it's probably got 15 minutes left on it. But yeah, this whole debacle. I'm also going to have to do washing again whilst I'm here. So I mean, at least I've got the tablets this time. But if it's as much as a faff as it was today, then yeah, not great. But I'm really excited for the tennis. I'm not actually sure who I'm going to end up seeing, just because I'm going to try and get into any court that I can. Also, because I'm turning up a little bit later, I fear I might have to queue for a while, but I'm happy to do that. I know Coco Gauff is playing today, but she's in the main stadium, which I don't have tickets for, so I know I'm not going to see her. But I know there are a couple of Brits, and to be fair, I don't really mind who I see. I just want to see a bit of tennis. Yeah, I don't mind too much if they're not like a world class player. Like, it's the Australian Open, they're going to be decent. So yeah, I'm very excited for that, because I haven't been to see live tennis for years. Like, I think it was at some point when I was in secondary school, maybe year 9, I went to the Priory to see, I actually saw Venus Williams. I saw a couple of other games, I can't remember who I saw, but Venus Williams played. And I actually had a masterclass from Jodie Burrage. So most of my tennis training has been from Jodie Burrage herself. And I'm pretty sure she's got a good track record. So maybe a future in tennis. cricket didn't quite work out, but maybe tennis is still on the cards. Fantastic news, I have 2 bags of the laundry. It was so hot when I took it out, but yeah, it was so good. So I'm going to chuck this inside, get my waterproof and my little bag, and then sprint to the tennis. I'm getting deja vu from my first video travelling, where just every update was like, another thing's gone wrong. I mean, this hasn't quite gone wrong, I just have forgotten my glasses, which is kind of a problem, just because like I'll be able to see, but like not in HD, none of that. So that's kind of annoying, but also I paid £12 for my ticket. Like, if it's a bit blurry, it's not the end of the world. And also, because I'll be on the smaller courts, I'll be closer to the tennis anyway. So it's not like I'm at the very back of the MCG watching cricket. I also told myself I have to leave my glasses in my rucksack, because if I don't, then I potentially would forget them for a cricket game. And if that happened, then it would be very bad, because yeah, I wouldn't be able to see a thing. So yeah, it's not the end of the world, but I was just like, of course today, with everything that's happened, but it's all good. It's not that deep. Also, with the laundry thing, like, it really isn't a big deal. I feel like when you're just in another country and it's something complete, like, I wouldn't even do this in England. Like, I never take cash out and I never go to a laundrette in England. So doing it in another country kind of just adds to the like, oh. And also because I just wanted to have a nice day and like make the most of my time here. I didn't want to be sat in a laundrette. So it really isn't that deep. And I'm probably being more dramatic than I need to be, but it's just like, I know, it's kind of frustrating, but yeah, not every single day can be the best day of your life, even though every day here kind of feels like that. I've made it to the Australian Open. It is so busy, but I'm going to go find some food and then see what arenas I can get into and what venues I can get to. I'm so excited. It's buzzing, and I'm also going to see how much free stuff I can get here. My first free thing secured, I got some SPF 50. It started absolutely pouring, so I need to go find shelter, but I've got my food and I've got some chicken salt, so I'm going to try chicken salt under a shelter that I can find somewhere. I'm on the chicken salt hype train. It kind of tastes like gravy. It's like a bit gravy in the chips, but salty. So 2 things I really like on chips. Yeah, the rain is still raining, but it's not as bad. Like, I can stand outside and it's absolutely fine. I need to find where the small courts are, because I think I'm going to head there, because if they're sheltered, then that's even better. But yeah, chicken salt for the win. In the distance, I think they're the floodlights of the MCG, and that guy there, is out. It's plugged. We're not going to go to CRS, that's out. The rain has held off a little bit, which is really good, so I'm going to try and find the ones where I can get entry. Hopefully the queues won't be too long, because if it starts raining again, that would be fun. But yeah, the atmosphere is so good. It's really busy, even though it's raining and cloudy. But I now understand the comparison to Manchester with the rain and the grey skies, but it's amazing. I've got myself a can of wine because I have free will and it is a Wednesday evening. What else am I going to do on a Wednesday evening in Australia? Watch tennis and drink wine out of a can. Yeah, I've peaked. This is fantastic. It's still quite wet, so I just came in to sit in one of the arenas. So I suspect there won't be a game for a while, but I don't mind waiting. Got all evening. Yeah, worst comes to worst, I don't see any tennis, but I mean, the atmosphere here is really good, so yeah, it's just nice to soak it all up, and I've got my canned wine, so can't complain. Okay, so I sat in one of the courts for a while, and I suspect there won't be any tennis happening at all. The court is soaked. It was literally a swimming pool, and apparently they don't have fancy tech like the cricket do to drive. Also, why weren't there covers on? Like, I get maybe a cover won't be affected if the ground's completely flat, but I don't know, I was surprised by that. I was like, guys, come on. Surely there are these things in place for the rain, but yeah, I suspect I won't see any tennis, but that's fine because the vibe's good. There were Mexican waves going on, and I think I'm gonna find the gift shop. I'm not gonna buy anything, but I'm just gonna have a little mooch because I love a little mooch. But I'm actually having a really good time, even if I haven't seen any tennis. And what I probably will do is go and watch some of the others on the big screen. So I'll go watch Coco Gauff play. I don't know who else is on tonight. Yeah, we shall see. But yeah, even though it's raining, I'm enjoying myself. I'm actually right outside the Margaret Court Arena. It's literally, where is it? Those doors there. But I'm not going to get a ticket. I did see one for resale for $99, but I was like, it's not worth it. I mean, there are two good matches, especially the second one because it's got Alcaraz in, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's worth it this time. But it's fine. I'll probably head back and just have a chill evening. I mean, it's already like 7:30, so yeah, it's a shame I didn't see any tennis, but yeah, I reckon I won't catch anything just because of how wet all the courts will be. But yeah, I watched a bit of Coco Gauff, and I might go continue watching her and have a look at the other games. But yeah, disappointing, but it's okay. Okay, so update. I've just bought tickets for the arena to see Coco Gauff. They really were not as expensive as I expected, and I just had a moment. I was like, I'm on the other side of the world. I need to just say yes. So I've just bought them, so I'm going to find where I need to go. And I'm just so excited now because I finally will see some tennis.
Inches turn into miles eventually, so every day matters, and that just doesn't go in tennis, but in life every day matters. And
this is my nice little perch for ending a video. I just got back from the tennis. It's about midnight. I'm absolutely shattered. I'm so tired, but it was really, really good. Obviously got to see Coco Gauff, which I was very happy about. I can't believe she's only 20. I mean, she's turning 21 soon, but I was like, wow, that's crazy. And yeah, she was just absolutely fantastic. And then there was the men's game after, which was also really good. The atmosphere was great. And yeah, it was just a really cool experience. I knew the US Open, the Australian Open even, was going to be on whilst I was here, but I kind of didn't think the timings through. But yeah, I'm so glad I went, and I'm also glad I decided to get tickets for one of the arenas because yeah, I obviously just got the night pass and then it poured down with rain. I think in the end a lot of those games did actually go ahead, but it was quite windy actually this evening and a bit chilly, so yeah, I don't know how much I would have enjoyed that, but seeing Coco Gauff was up there. I sometimes have these moments, I've had them a couple of times in like the last week, where I think, what would my dad tell me to do? And I was like, I mean, I could text him and say, what do you think I should do? Should I buy the tickets or not? And I just thought he'd say, just go. And I also just thought, like, how often am I on the other side of the world at the same time as the Australian Open and have the opportunity to see some world-class tennis players play? Like, not very often. This is the first time that it's happened, and I don't know when or if it would happen again. So I just thought, yeah, I've got to do it because I don't want to regret not going. And it was, I mean, particularly the first match was absolutely fantastic, and the men's game was also really good. So yeah, thumbs up from me. And I tried chicken salt, and chicken salt was very good. But as I say, I am quite tired now. Yeah, tomorrow I fly to Hobart. I fly kind of mid-afternoon, so I probably need to leave here around 12. But that gives me time to go on a run. I think I'm gonna run down to the beach. I think I kind of want to go and get breakfast somewhere. There's a really nice looking coffee place around the corner, so maybe I'll go on my run and go there straight after, because I think that would be really nice. So yeah, I reckon that's the plan, and then I'm not sure what else I'll fit in. To be fair, I reckon I'll be spending a bit of time editing this and editing the TikTok. I've got a lot of other little bits of work to do, but I'm so excited to go to Hobart. Yeah, it looks really beautiful and a bit hilly, so my runs will be interesting there. But yeah, another travel day. Hopefully, I reckon the flight will be delayed, but hopefully by 15 minutes or half an hour rather than 45 minutes to an hour, because I don't want to do that again. And I also reckon I'm gonna have to repack my bags at the airport, because I reckon my suitcases are gonna be over 15 kilograms together. But it's fine. It's been a good rest day. I am tired, but I do feel quite refreshed. My brain's had a break from cricket for like about 2 hours. So yeah, but see you tomorrow.